Just, I guess, first and foremost, how good was it to wrap up the homestand with a dominant win like you had last night?
I mean, it was good. Always want to win on home court. Obviously, these last 3 games have been huge for us, so just try to take that momentum to the road trip.
Do you all feel like you're kind of back to where you thought you were before that 3-game skid?
I would definitely say so. I mean, this last night looked like Kings basketball, so yeah, that definitely looked more like us.
The trust that you're getting from Mike to get the minutes that you're getting now, just what does that mean to you, and what does that say, do you think, about your hard work here in practice?
I think it's big, obviously a young player who hasn't played a ton of minutes, getting the opportunity. I think you can't take that for granted. So obviously with me playing, the coaches have a lot of faith in me and what I can go out there and do. So definitely when I'm out there, just not trying to second guess anything because, they're putting me out there for a reason.
What did you see that worked for you guys slowing down Donovan Mitchell?
Just pressuring him, making him take tough shots. We know he's one of their main scorer, top scorer in the league. So just got to make it tough on him. He's going to take his shots, but we just got to make it tough shots. Because if he's hitting those, then we'll live with that and we'll adjust. But just try to play physical with him, make him take tough ones.
How do you feel Keegan did in that aspect, and just what are your thoughts on him as a defender in general?
I mean, Keegan definitely has the tools to be a good defender. He's lengthy, can slide his feet. And I definitely think he did a good job last night. I mean, he shot 7 for 21. So obviously he did a good job on him and making him take those tough ones that some nights he might hit. But, yesterday was a good outing for us on him.
Getting the kind of run that you've been getting lately, does it not feel special anymore? Do you feel like you belong and it's kind of becoming routine and you're normal now?
I've definitely, I wouldn't say always felt like I belong, but it's always step by step. But I mean, as I'm getting more reps, getting more comfortable with everything. I mean, obviously when Fox was out, I was running back up PG, but now that he's back, playing back up PG, and maybe further down the road, I might slide to like a 2 spot with him out there or something like that. So, everything's constantly changing, but just getting comfortable with more reps and with everything that's going on.
Since going to that more higher rotational spot, obviously you guys haven't lost at all during that time as well. What does that do to your own confidence to know that that this could be working for you?
I mean, it's definitely big. Obviously, I want to win. When I'm out there, and that's really all I'm here for, to win. So definitely glad that we've been winning, since I started playing. But I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I'm striving for, just a win at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know we are about 10 games into the season though, but what were some of the things that you worked over the summer that you felt that you worked on as far as skills?
Well, during the summer, we kind of worked on everything. We had a lot of guys here during the summer, so we were able to make each other better. Constantly playing, whether it's 1s, 3s. So in the summer, just worked on a little bit of everything: shooting, ball handling, making the reads of how defense is going to be guarding us, and just kind of like I said, those one-on-one battles and 3s and 5s, getting some up and down, some live action. So the summer was definitely huge.
First big road trip of the year for you guys, 6 games over the next 2 weeks. Just how do you approach a road trip like this? Is it just business as always?
Definitely it's business. You got to take the season 1 game at a time. I do know we have the in-season tournament game mixed in there. So definitely got to be locked in for that one. But I mean, kind of you can't think about it like that. Just 1 game at a time. Everything will take care of itself if we go out and execute.
You excited to play against Wemby?
I mean, I haven't really thought about it honestly, but I mean, yeah, it would be crazy to go out there and actually see him on the court against him. But yeah, you don't see it every day, so that'll be different for sure.
And you're on a 2-way contract right now, and I know the goal would be to get a guaranteed roster spot on an NBA team. What are some of the mental challenges maybe, or what kind of mentality does it take to be locked in as a 2-way player in the NBA?
I would say on a 2-way, it's a lot of uncertainty because I mean, I got the opportunity by Fox going down with an injury, so I mean, you never know. Like obviously, if he doesn't get injured, I probably don't play those minutes. But kind of just got to stay the course. It's like I said, it's a lot of uncertainty. So one day you might be needed, one day you might not. You might be in the G League a lot. But I mean, when your numbers call, you just kind of have to stay ready. Like the whole season for real. But I mean, it's definitely been that whole mindset for me from summer to now. Just especially having a year under my belt, knowing like how the season goes as a 2-way. So I think early on through this season, I mean, I have gotten opportunities, but it's always just in my mind just to stay ready, because you just never know when something's going to happen. I think I told Kobe that one game. I think early on, like I think either Fox or Davion was in foul trouble. I think Jordy came to him and told him, like, get ready, he's about to go in. And I was just like, yeah, stay ready, because I know something like that's happened to me before, where I'm like, I might not get in, and then something happens, and it's like, we need you to be ready. So definitely just try to stay ready.
Yeah, it's interesting because like in that Houston game, we always look, people, media fans, we call that garbage time, but for you, that's not garbage time. That's an opportunity to go out there and make an impact. So is that your mentality? Is like, hey, it doesn't matter what the score is, what the time is, I need to go out there and prove myself.
I mean, definitely. Whether we're down, whatever. When I'm coming in, it's just another opportunity to go out there and showcase what I can do. I mean, who knows? You could go out there and start a comeback possibly. So, I think we went in. I don't know what we were down, but at that time, it's not even about like what we're down or whatever. Just going out there playing hard, trying to win the game back for us. So, and put us back in a good situation. So, not even thinking about, oh man, we're down, whatever. Like, game's already over. Just going out there and playing hard.
Keon, with Kobe going to Stockton to start at least the trip, as someone who isn't a two-way player, what would kind of be your advice to him as he kind of takes that beginning with that step down real quick to the G?
I mean, approach it the same way. That's a great chance to get your reps. Stay in shape and get some looks. I know it was definitely big for me last year. I mean, obviously I'm a two-way player, but definitely good to go down there and get a lot of game reps. And then when my number was called upon, I was able to be ready. So I definitely would give that to him. Like, just take advantage of this for sure.
De'Aaron said you was a playmaker on defense. How do you feel about that statement about him?
I feel good about that. I do think, obviously on the defensive end is one of my strengths. So by me being able to do what I do on the defensive end, it does help us get into transition on the other end. So I definitely feel good about that comment for sure.
Going back to Jake's question about the 6-game road trip, what are some of the challenges that such an extended, long road trip present?
I mean, obviously you're away from your home crowd and what you're comfortable in, but I mean, we're NBA players, so we're used to it. But I do think you're on the road, different cities, a lot of different things going on. So kind of just got to be locked in on that and not really thinking about the next game or whatever city we're going to next or whatever's next. Just kind of got to focus on the opponent at hand.
Thanks, everyone.